Hey guys, Brian here. Alright, this is part 2 of the washstand. This is the top shelf area. And I'm just going to start over here and go along. Now, I shot a whole 12-minute vid of this already, and it was just a hideous out-of-focus train wreck, and I discovered it's the zooming in on the little stuff that screws me up. So I'm just going to stand back here, and I think you can see this stuff okay without me zooming in. See, watch. When you zoom in, now see, when I zoom in, it looks fine on the viewfinder, but then when I upload it to the computer and look at it, it's just horrible. So, there we go. Now there's the classic, generic Fisher-Price Little People, and there's the great characters from the Fisher-Price Sesame Street playset. There's some 70s and 80s Sesame Street PVC characters, and I am cute too. And that's a classic. Now, kids from the 70s and 80s, you'll remember those Fleer and Top candy and gum plastic containers. That was the fire hydrant one. And there's Scuffy the tugboat and the Fisher-Price teaching clock. Those are ornaments that I featured in a separate video. And there's what are those things called? German Kinder Egg. That's just a little German Kinder Egg monster. And that's a Fruity Pebbles dino from the 90s. There's a little itty bitty cute dino guy. And that's a Mattel Hot Wheels color changing dragon car. When you put it in hot or cold water, it changes from mauve to purple. And there's a Scandinavian troll that my sister and brother-in-law brought me back from their cruise to Norway? Sweden? Norway? Is that where trolls come from? Wherever the trolls come from, that's where it's from. And there's a little Good Luck bear, Care Bears from the 80s. And let's see, now this is, I don't know if I can get a good up close shot of this, because like I said in the other vid, when I tried to zoom in, it was just horrible. Let's see. Now that is the Hanna-Barbera Charlie Chan and the Chan Clan cartoon from the late 60s. I had to puzzle that when I was a kid, and that's the only remaining piece I have left. I found it stuck in a jar, some jar of our family crap. I thought it was so funny. And that's the only piece I have left, but that's such a part of my childhood, Hanna-Barbera stuff. And there's oh hell, not Lego, Duplo? Yeah, Duplo hippo, purple hippo. And there's some, like I've said many times in my older, like especially in the what's in the box vids, I love old household product stuff. And there's like an old Anison travel tin, an old metal Band-Aid tin back when they were metal, an old Red Cross, or not Red Cross, yeah, Red Cross adhesive tape thing, and the classic, let's see, a classic old school one-a-day vitamin bottle with the Zsa Zsa Gabor rubber stopper with no care whatsoever for safety for your children. You just pop off the top and down them. There's an old Silence's golden cough medicine thing. And that is an old Prince Albert tobacco tin. I think it was my grandfather's. I don't know how that goes back. Maybe, I don't know, the 40s. And that's a 1974 Walt Disney World thermos that goes with my lunchbox, which is in another state. And there's my big stuffed Woodstock. Actually, here. Let me turn this around. There's other sides of it. There's Cinderella's Castle in Disney World, and there's the hotel with a monorail coming in and out of it, and Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse, and Adventureland, and I think that's the Tiki. Yeah, that's got to be the Tiki room because there's Tikis outside of it. And there's Mickey on his train. Let's see. There's a little pop-up Oscar in his can. And there's a Cookie Monster. I think, yeah, it was a Christmas ornament. I love me some Cookie Monster. And that's a Madam Alexander McDonald's Happy Meal doll. And that, now in that, I did a cereal vlog with my old vintage cereal prizes, and that's a little plastic bottle of old Captain Crunch cereal prizes. That you'll see better views of that. And that, you can't, well, there's no way you can read it with it, but that is an old Lazy Dork shot glass. Now, way back in the beginning of YouTube, we're talking like 10 years ago, Lazy Dork was one of the first huge YouTubers, and he's moved on to other things, but he was such a nice, sweet guy, and he actually sent me that Lazy Dork shot glass. Just a really cool dude. And there's Thing 1 and Thing 2, and that's a the Star Trek experience in Las Vegas. Yeah, that's a light up. Is that the Klingon sign? I think that's the Klingon sign. I'm not sure. But it's a light up shot glass which the battery died in. And there's a glass jar filled with old game pieces, including my Dungeons and Dragons dice from the early 80s. And there's a little skull shot glass thing my sister gave me. Now, I don't drink, but you wouldn't know from the shot glasses I have, like somewhere. Where is it? Oh, that's where to go. That's the Leaning Tower of Pisa. They brought me that back when they went to Paris. And let's see. That's my Snoopy clock. And up here is Tomy. I think that's an old Tomy robot. I'm not sure. Up here's my. I think that's from My Little Pony. I don't know where I got that from, but it was a dragon, so I thought I'd need to go up here with my other dragons. There's, of course, Elliot. I mean, not Elliot. Yeah, Elliot from Pete's Dragon. And there's the baby dragon from Shrek. And I don't know, that's some wind-up robot dragon. I don't know what he's from. Just one of those things I ended up, like maybe a thrift store bag. And there's the Hydra from Hades. I mean, yeah, the Hydra from, oh geez, I'm having a brain fart. Oh good lord. Hercules, Disney's Hercules. That was a McDonald's Happy Meal toy. Let's see what other little bitty things that I figured over here. Now these, actually I'm going to move these. These tins are awesome. Move all this stuff. I can easily put that back. Ah, jeez. Hey, I knew the phone was going to ring when I was trying to do this.
Hello, please leave a message after the tone.
Okay. And that is a Snoopy and Woodstock mug with Joe Cool. And these are, I think these are from the 80s, maybe even 70s, I'm not sure. But they're great old Disney tins. And that, here, I'll move the stuff around, but there's the front sides. I think that's supposed to be the omnibus from Disneyland, or maybe even Disney World. Let's see, what does it say? Main Street Sightseeing Company. Yeah, I don't know if that's supposed to be Disney World or Disneyland, but look at all the great characters all the way around it. But I definitely have to show the other sides here. They're too cool not to. Let's see. Hey, I can't get too close. I made that mistake before. Now, I like this one because it has more obscure characters. Like there's Madam Mim and Arthur from Sword in the Stone. And of course, them. But then there's Merlin from Sword in the Stone. And then, let's see, more characters on there. I'm sorry I can't get any closer, but if I do, you won't be able to see it. So I just hope you can see it. I'm pretty sure you can see it. Just open up the vid to full screen. And the other side. And there's Peanuts, hot chocolate, great pumpkin tin. Okay, I think I covered everything here. Yeah, that was a much better idea. Not zooming in. I'll have to remember that next time I shoot little bitty stuff. Okay. There you go. I hope you enjoyed the shelf of random goodness. Take care, guys.